Instant Karma's Call of Duty webisode.
Hi guys, and welcome back to another Call of Duty commentary with myself, Instant Karma, that's with an E. First off, I want to start out and explain to you, your screen is not frozen right now. I do have the game paused. What I wanted you to take a look at here is that we are down by a few points, and we are most of all down by 4 people. I'm playing with my buddy Paleocon, man who happens to just be my brother, but it works out all quite well. We end up coming back, and that's what I wanted to stress in this video, is that no matter how bad things get, you can always come back, you can always make things happen. Now, granted, you might have to resort to some extreme measures, things you wouldn't normally do. Like, for instance, I am not a fan of ever whipping out the shotgun. I just find that it's a little bit of a cheap method to get kills. Too powerful overall when people are using what I like to call legitimate guns. That excludes the FAMAS, AK-74U, and the such like. But I do resort to it here because we are short-handed. We are only 2 on 6. We gradually get up to our full team here, but it does take a while. Now, what I will do here is, again, another method that I'm not too comfortable with is camping. But a lot of the reason for doing that is that you need to, first off, take care of yourself. And if that means camping, you got to do it, because there's really no way for me to get out of this room very often. We keep seeing guys funnel in time after time, and I'm going to stay here and get the kills if they're going to keep coming at me. Now, I actually thought I had a flashbang grenade right there. It actually worked out for the better with the Nova gas. I had 2 guys flow in here without knowledge of what was going on because they were, you know, intoxicated, if you want to call it, by that Nova gas. So we'll stand here a little bit more, try to work my way out. Now that we do have the Blackbird, going to get some dogs, but the M-Law is going to end up losing that for me. I fought the Law and lost pretty bad, and I always hate when something like that gets you right before your dogs, but I can't complain. I am using the shotguns here. Now, I read from somebody that posted on my few videos ago talking about shotguns that a silencer doesn't really affect the range of a spaz, and I think that might have some merit to it. I know that on the stats menu it definitely says that the range goes down with this, but you know, I really think that it does happen, that you do lose the range with this, because we'll see a kill here in a little while where I have to blast 5 shots into this guy. Granted, he is a little bit away, but it shouldn't take that long. When I whip out my spaz without the silencer, it just seems to be a lot more of a beast of a weapon, just putting all the bullets into him, and rarely have to put that many shots into people. However, I'm willing to take an extra few shots to put into them for the silent spaz, because I don't want to show up on their radar. If they don't have a spy plane, there's no reason they should be able to see me. So I've been throwing silencers on everything left and right. I have noticed, though, that I do go through waves when I play. A lot of times I'll always have dual mag on there, or extended mag, you know. It seems like once I find something, I expect it on all my weapons, and so it ends up going on all my classes. Now, that can backfire if you're running into a lot of obstacles and you need a little bit of a mix-up in your weapon and the attachment as well on that. And you have nothing to switch out to. Granted, you do have your set classes that Treyarch provides for you, but rarely are those going to have both a weapon and a perk you're looking for, so I don't like to rely on them too much if I don't have to. The only time I really see myself using those preset classes is after I prestige, because if I don't generally equip a Law on any of my classes, because I don't want to have to take that time to, you know, switch the weapon, get it all pulled out and everything like that before it's ready to be used. So I'm not going to put it on my regular everyday class in case I do resort to that, run out of ammo or something. I'd rather be able to just sprint at the guy and knife him as opposed to have to pull out my secondary. And if that secondary is a pistol, you're going to be able to sprint at him twice as fast once that first weapon runs out of ammo. So I will switch down to the HK-21 class with the launcher if I do need it, if there's like a helicopter or a counter spy plane or something in the air that I need some support with and my teammates aren't taking care of it. That's about the only time I will use that preset class, but I don't want to get too reliable on it, because I know once I do reach that 10th prestige, or I believe it's 15th, excuse me, in Black Ops, that once you get there you don't have those preset classes, but hopefully I will have enough room to create one class and at least strap that on there for that purpose only. And we're just going to be about finishing up here, guys. But I do want to thank you for coming out and checking out my video. I hope you enjoyed it, and please remember to leave a comment behind, or rate the video, or subscribe if you haven't already, or all the above. It's whatever you want to do. I really appreciate the support, and I do listen to what you guys put down. My last video, the stockpile sharpshooter we put up, was recommended by one of my subscribers, and I love when you guys give me stuff to do like that, or even if you want to provide me with crazy classes, that I'd be happy to give those a shot. But just let me know what you want to seed, and we'll get it up here for you. But as always, thanks for coming out and checking out my video. You guys have a good one.